I can't even walk past her without hearing some nasty words from her. That was my life every single day after I married Adi. When we met, it was in Lagos. Life was very simple. Ade had a decent job. I just started a tailoring business and it was very, very good. It was booming very well as at that time. Nothing fancy, nothing glamorous. We were just living fine, no disputes. I loved him so much and he loved me too, so I thought. No issue at all. Our love life was just moving very well. It started slowly. At first, it was in a family gathering. His mother would say things like, "Are you sure you can take care of my son?" She was actually referring to me. And she would also add, "You know, women like you, we always like to ruin your marriages." I would smile and hope that maybe she needs time to accept me. Maybe she had a past experience with some other random girls that was actually dictating everything that is happening in the son's life. But after we got married, I find out that it is actually her life. Everything changed. At that time, Ade has to travel uh, to a distant state where he has to do some work. And living with his mother was a nightmare. She criticized every single thing I do. My cooking, my cleaning, even till the clothes that I wear. I am very rich and comfortable. I buy the clothes and in fact I don't buy okrika, I buy good clothes. But this woman will look at my clothes and say, "This cloth is not proper for a daughter-in-law." I dress very modestly. So one day she called me into the kitchen and said, "You think that because you married Daddy, you are now better than me? You are just a poor girl from a poor village." I looked at myself. I looked around. I thought that this woman was talking to someone else. And eventually she was actually talking to me. Am I dragging anything with her? Am I trying to measure up with her? At that time, I wanted to scream, but I remember what my mother said. She said, "Please, just be patient with her. If she does anything wrong, make sure you report to your husband. Never you argue anything with her." That made me to keep quiet. So for a day, he has been busy and I never wanted to bother him. I was being the perfect wife I could be. I was cleaning, cooking, even giving the mother money sometimes, hoping that I gain her approval. But nothing worked. Then I discovered that she had been lying to Ade about me, saying that I have been lazy, careless, and I don't know how to run a home, despite all the things I've been doing in that house. When Ade finally returned, instead of him to ask me calmly all the things that the mother had been saying, he angrily said, "Why are you always arguing with my mother? She says you are disrespectful." At this point, I couldn't believe what he was saying. That even if that is what your mother said, why not ask me calmly? So one evening, I entered the room and overheard the mother on the phone speaking with someone. She said, "Soon, Ade will realize he made a mistake marrying her. I will make sure she suffers quietly." That was it. I realized that I could never win this. Nothing I would ever do that would make me to win her over. So I just considered renting my own house where I will stay. Then I talked to Ade about it and he said no, that I'm not meant to do that. I will stay in their house. So at this point, I've already told Ade that I would no longer stay in that apartment. It's either we live there or I live alone. That is it. That's what I have actually told him. And he opened his mouth and said, if I ever or eventually leaves their house, that the marriage is going to end. So at this point, I don't even know what to do. I've tried to talk sense into Ade. I am very rich. I'm not asking him for his own money. Ade loves his mother more than my own happiness. He can do anything for the mother, but me, he doesn't consider my feelings. I don't know what to do at this point. Do I leave to another apartment and lose my marriage? Or should I continue to endure all these things from the mother so that I will keep my marriage? Please, I need your advice.